You're watching the David Benjamin High Tech Direct TV Sports Zone.
The personal pet for sports fans is here. My Adorable Is can be a Titan, a Steeler, a Volunteer, but it's not just football, Izzies. Basketball, baseball, bowling, hockey, golf. There is a personal pet for you. My Adorable Is inside the Highway 111 Mini Mall and Flea Market in Rickman or myadorableiz.com.
Welcome back to the Sports Zone, where we like to talk about all types of sports. And tonight we have a Sports Zone first. That's right. We are talking about Cookeville High girls lacrosse. Now, I'm not sure what that is, but we got somebody here who can tell us what that is, and that's head coach Daryl Martin. Daryl, welcome to your first appearance in 6 years on the Sports Zone.
Thank you, sir.
It only took us 6 years to figure out what girls lacrosse is and that you guys have it over there.
It's easily explained. We're glad to be here.
Now, how long has there been a program at Cookeville High?
At Cookeville High School, we've had a program for about 5 years. We started with a middle school team 6 years ago, and then the year after that, we went to a high school team.
Now, tell me about girls lacrosse. I mean, do you have a district that you play in? Are there other schools close by that play girls lacrosse?
The governing body is the U.S. Lacrosse Association, and for the state of Tennessee, we're governed by the Tennessee Girls Lacrosse Association. It's not a TSSAA sport. It's considered a club sport since it's not TSSAA approved. So it's spread out throughout the state. It pretty much started with the private schools in the state. Now it's spread to a lot of the public schools. Got teams in Memphis, Nashville, Chattanooga, and Knoxville.
So how hard is it to put your schedule together?
Difficult with that. I mean, the closest team we've got 60, 70 miles away.
Yeah.
So we travel a lot. Home games are pretty easy. We use the county facility, but we do have to travel a lot to Nashville and Knoxville.
So do you have to have your own fundraising to be able to pay for the gas and do those kind of things?
Absolutely. We're pretty much parent funded and student funded, and the girls get out and do different fundraisers and drum up money for the team each year.
And I guess, I mean, it's got to be tough, but you have to have a passion for the sport, and the girls have to really want to play in order to be able to do that, because, I mean, you really don't get any money from anybody.
Not really, no. And really don't get much money. The girls are, it's something new. I think that's drawing somewhat. Plenty of opportunity. It's kind of a new area, so a girl that maybe doesn't fit into basketball or soccer, it's going to easily transition to the sport of lacrosse.
And how many girls do you have on the team?
The high school team's carrying about 30 girls right now, and I think the middle school team's carrying about 27 girls.
Really?
Yeah.
And how successful has the girls lacrosse program been at Cookeville High?
We started off pretty slow, a new team, new skills, and took a while to develop. First year we didn't win any games, and each year we've won a few more. Last year we went 14-7. We went to the first round of the state tournament, and this year we're 3-0 so far.
Oh, great. Well, good deal. And how many games do you play on your schedule?
Typically about 14 or 15.
14 or 15. And now, did you play lacrosse?
No, I'm a baseball player, so I didn't know anything about lacrosse. This is an offshoot of the guys lacrosse team that Kurt Snyder started, and basically you had a bunch of little sisters that saw their older brothers playing lacrosse, and they said they wanted a lacrosse team, so 6 years ago we put it together.
What about the sport itself? I guess kind of explain a little bit about how the game is played.
It's basically, think about, as far as tactics and strategy, it's like basketball on a football-sized field. Same strategy. You have motion offenses, you have picks, you have draws and dumps.
Really?
Yes, it's absolutely the same strategy. If you come out and watch, you'll see the same movement that you would on a basketball court.
Yeah.
It's 12 girls on each team. You have 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 4 attack. And the goal is a 6-foot by 6-foot goal. Girls' game is a lot more about finesse.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to throw and catch and get a ground ball up to succeed at that.
Well, super. Well, listen, we appreciate you being on and telling us, explaining to us about the Cookeville High girls lacrosse team. We certainly wish you the best of luck and hope to see that program prosper just like the boys program has.
All right, thank you much.
All righty. It's time to meet some of the members of the Cookeville High girls lacrosse team. That's right, lacrosse. Let's start right here. Who we got?
Casey Cisco.
Casey Cisco. And Casey, what year are you in school?
Senior.
A senior. Mm-hmm. And what position might you play on the lacrosse field?
Attack.
Attack. Mm-hmm. And what do you do?
It's pretty much in charge of scoring goals. It's equivalent to like a forward in soccer.
Cool. So are you the primary goal scorer?
No.
Do you score a lot of goals?
No.
But yet you attack.
Yes, I am the attacker.
So how cool is it playing lacrosse at Cookeville High?
It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I used to play soccer, and it's kind of not the same, but you still have to be pretty athletic for it, and I like that aspect of it.
So is your team pretty good?
Yeah, I think so. We've learned a lot. We're growing.
More importantly, do you have fun?
Yes, for sure.
All right. Well, good to meet you.
Thanks.
All righty. And step on up here. Who do we have?
Caroline Martin,
Caroline Martin. And what year are you in school?
senior.
A senior. And what position do you play on the lacrosse field?
I play midfield.
Midfield. So what do you do in the midfield?
In the midfield, you just basically run back and forth on both ends of the field for the majority of the game. So
you got to be in shape.
yeah, a lot of running.
But do you get to handle the ball and all that?
Oh yeah. We do a lot of transitioning, definitely. Yeah.
So what do you like best about lacrosse?
I guess just the team bonds. I don't know. Casey Cisco. That's what I love best about lacrosse.
Is it kind of cool because it's like an unknown sport, but you guys are kind of like part of something that's kind of new at Cookeville High?
Oh yeah, we feel really legit. Definitely. Yeah.
So how good can your team be?
Awesome. We're the best.
I like that. All right, good to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, step on over here. Who do we have next?
Morgan Robichaud,
Morgan Robichaud. And Morgan, what year are you in school?
sophomore.
Sophomore. And what position do you play on the lacrosse field?
I'm a defender.
Defender. All right, I used to play that game. So what do you do as a defender?
I defend the goal.
I like that. Cool. So do you get to shove people and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, knock them down, trip them.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you hit them with your stick?
I try not to,
Yeah.
but I really do.
So what do you like best about lacrosse besides getting a trip and knock down people?
It's the funnest sport, and everybody on the team kind of accepts you. I tried other sports, and everybody kind of shunned me. I'm not really fit, but
But you found your niche on the lacrosse field.
yeah.
So as a sophomore, do you plan on playing all your high school years?
Oh, definitely. I would like to play U.S. lacrosse team. Olympics, not gonna happen. I'd like to though.
Well, everybody's got to have a dream. And how good do you think this team could be from the time you're a sophomore to a senior? Do you think you guys will keep improving, getting better?
Yeah, the 7th and 8th graders teams are looking good coming up to us, so I'm hoping we're going to be number 1.
All right, well, it's good to meet you.
Thank you.
Step on in here. Who do we have?
Lexi Porton,
Lexi. And what year are you in school?
senior.
A senior. And what position do you play on the lacrosse field?
I play mid or attack.
Mid or attack. You're kind of one of those versatile people that they put you out there and you can do it all.
They sub me in for mid, and I play attack usually at the beginning of the games.
Excellent. So what do you like best about lacrosse?
I don't know. I just like all the girls on the team. We've all become really close because we've been playing with each other since we were in 7th grade. So this is our 6th year playing together, and all my friends are on the team. So it's just fun.
So how does one just decide they're going to play lacrosse?
Well, my sister played lacrosse when I was middle school, and she played it in Franklin High School. And I remember when she started, they weren't very good, but they got better every year, and that's kind of the way we've been. And now Franklin High School is one of the best in the state, and so I think each year we're getting better, just like they were.
All right. Well said. Well, good to meet you.
Meet you too.
All right. And last but not least, who do we have here?
Allie Keneally.
Allie. And what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
And what position do you play on the lacrosse field?
I play mid or attack.
Mid or attack. Cool. So what do you like best about playing lacrosse?
I like how fun it is, and it's a different sport. It's not normal. It's not something you normally hear of.
Yeah. I mean, you go around and you tell people you play lacrosse, they're kind of like, what?
Yeah, they ask me the rules, and if it's the one with the stick, and I have to say yes.
So what do you like best about, besides, do you like being on the team and hanging out with your teammates?
I really like the teammates, and I love bus rides because they're fun, and we're going on one tomorrow.
I was going to say, you guys go on a lot of bus rides, don't you?
We do.
So where do you think you're going to be able to take this? You just something that you enjoy doing while you're in high school, or do you want to do it after high school?
I'm going to ETSU, and they don't have a team, so unless they start one, it's done after high school.
Maybe they'll have an intramural lacrosse team at ETSU.
Hopefully.
Okay. Well, it's good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
All right, stick around. We got more Sports Zone coming up. Don't you go away.
You're watching the David Benjamin High Tech Direct TV Sports Zone.
I also will my private jet, my island in the Maldives, and full control of the family business to my soulmate, Angel. Finally, to my only son, Chauncey, I bequeath my DirecTV and its vast collection of 6,000 shows and movies.
DirecTV now gives you instant access to 6,000 shows and movies at no extra charge.
Yeah! Whoa! Thank you! Yeah!
Don't just watch TV, DirecTV.
Welcome back to Sports Zone. It's time to talk to our champion of the week. We just talked to her a minute ago, but because she gave such a great interview, you know what? We're going to make her the champion of the week, and she's going to get one of these really cool Sports Zone T-shirts right here. I mean, is this an honor or what?
I am so honored. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to brag about this for a long time. I mean, will you even post this on Facebook?
Definitely. Facebook status, here it comes.
Yeah. Champion of the week, Sports Zone.
Thank you very much.
Time to talk a little NASCAR with our resident guru, Mike Honcho. Everybody knows him as Mike Allen. I'm not really sure what his real name is. But anyhow, he knows a lot about this kind of stuff. And we were at California. Kevin Harvick, what else can you say?
Thank God for Kevin Harvick, actually. He made the last 4 laps exciting. Except for the 3 restarts, you know, it's a 2-mile track, it's huge, they get spread out. You know, I mean,
it's a good nap race.
Yeah, it is. You know, I mean, if you can watch the restarts and everything where they're 4 or 5 wide for about 3 laps, giddy up. And then, thank God, Kevin at the very end, you know, because, gosh, with 4 or 5 laps left, he was over a second behind.
Right.
And he came back and passed both of them. I mean, he led, what, about 300 yards?
Yeah.
I mean, so he saved the day to make it exciting at least for a few laps.
Right. And because this is our Season 6 finale, we really won't be talking NASCAR until maybe August. So what do you see shaking out over the next 3 or 4 months?
I think the racing's great, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's been really good.
The way they changed the car up, you know, it looks more like a car now. It doesn't have that stupid splitter in the front. I really like the Nationwide cars. You watch that Challenger coming down, especially the number 22 discount tires Nationwide car. Wow. I want one of those to go down the road.
As fast as you can.
That's how bad I want one of those. It looks cool. You know, so they changed the car up. You know, they got the spoiler on there instead of that stupid wing, and they've done a handful of other things to really make the racing good.
Yeah.
Now, kind of like last week at Bristol, the drivers love it because they can race. The fans don't like it because there's not as much, you know, bumping and banging and stuff. But, you know, it's good racing. So I think we'll have good racing throughout the summer. Just the people in the stands aren't going to be there. And look out for Carl Edwards.
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
And Kevin Harvick.
There you go.
I think those 3 are going to be it. You know, Jeff Gordon, I was hoping he was going to come back there with that win a few weeks ago, but since then, he's been kind of mired back in the pack and everything. I'd really like to see him do good because, you know, in the old point system, the old point system, because we have the new one now, he should actually have 2 more championships. But of course, you got to race with whatever rules you have at that time.
Sure.
So I would like to see him come back at least once because, you know, it's been 10 years now. This will be the 10th anniversary of his last championship.
Yeah.
And I would like to see him not necessarily go out on a high note, but it'd be nice. And Bobby Labonte's another one. He's got a new ride this year.
Right.
And the first few races, hot stuff, but the last 2,
good.
You know, like yesterday, he had a flat tire and bam, the wall, day over with. And this new point system, because it's only 1 point each, it's going to actually be harder once you fall back. I mean, Jeff Burton going into this past race was 31st in points. He was that close to being out of the top 35.
Wow.
You know, which I think they should get rid of now because we don't have as many cars like we used to be. You know, when they started that, we had 40 cars trying to get in every race.
Yeah.
You know, this past week we had 43 cars there for 43 spots.
There you go.
There you have
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Well, all right. Well, that's going to do it for Season 6 of the Sports Zone.
What?
Mike, I certainly appreciate you, man, and everything
Season
that you've done.
6,
I know.
man.
Can you believe we've done it for 6 years?
But you know what?
What?
All right, I see you written down there. We got Summer Sports Zone.
We do have Summer Sports Zone. I love Summer Sports Zone because then I can get all casual and you can play some golf and go outside. And so be sure you check out some Summer Sports Zone. But for Mike Allen, for Season 6, I'm Buddy Pearson saying God bless Cinema Straight, and we'll see you this summer in the Summer Sports Zone.
It's David Benjamin's High Tech Direct TV Sports Zone.